Here are 4 sleep paralysis tips that you can use to induce a lucid dream or an out-of-body experience. Number 1, try inducing sleep paralysis when you are a little tired, very relaxed, but aware. When we're inducing sleep paralysis consciously, we want to keep our mind aware when our body falls asleep. So in order for that to happen, we have to feel very relaxed, kind of, after you wake up from a nap or you spend a couple hours awake once you wake up in the morning, you want to kind of do it around that state, when you are aware, but you're really relaxed and can fully relax if you lay down and meditate, for example. Number 2, when you feel the rollover signal, don't move and wait for it to pass. The rollover signal is something that your body does to check if you are awake or asleep, so it will send you itches and urges to move and roll over, so you may feel a little bit uncomfortable for a few minutes. If you respond to that signal and you itch or you move or you roll around, then you're telling your body, hey, I'm actually awake, don't put me into sleep paralysis. So when you feel the rollover signal, you kind of have to pretend that you are asleep and not respond to these signals, and eventually it will pass and your body will fall asleep. Number 3, when you start seeing hypnagogic imagery, your body is falling asleep. Keep your mind awake as your body continues to fall asleep. Eventually, you're going to start seeing colors and flashes of light, maybe little dream scenes, and this is also when we start thinking of random things that don't really make sense, and that's because our dream mind is opening, our subconscious mind is opening, and when we start to see these things and have random thoughts, this is a sign that our body is falling asleep, so we are getting closer to inducing conscious sleep paralysis. Number 4, imagine movement or vivid imaginary scenes using all of your senses to induce a lucid dream or an out-of-body experience once you feel the physical sensations of sleep paralysis. So eventually, when your body really falls asleep and you have your mind still aware, you're going to start to feel physical sensations. This might be a light buzzing, this might be some tingling, you might feel a lot of heaviness. Once you start to feel physical sensations, this is a sign that your consciousness is starting to disassociate with your body and you are almost half dreaming during this state. So to induce a lucid dream or an out-of-body experience from this state, you can either imagine movement, which will help you induce an out-of-body experience. You can imagine, slipping off your bed or swinging in a hammock or even just walking around in another area of your room, and do that until it feels real and you can actually shift your consciousness that way. Or you can imagine imagery and dream scenes and use all of your senses in this imagination, and eventually that hypnagogic imagery that we talked about can turn into a fully lucid dream.